Hey, how are you, mate?
Wow, new intro. I'm well. New intro. That
intro.
seemed to work. It all went out okay. Nice bit of shredding. It's good.
Next week we'll have to change the green to the yellow, and then we're like really.
It was on my to-do list, and I didn't quite get there, but that's all right. Welcome along, everyone. Wednesday.
Yeah, welcome.
A lot happening. It's been an adventure the last few days, but that's all right.
Crazy few days, but we're live. And one of the reasons, Nick, you probably didn't get to do the yellow or the background is because we actually had some gigs. We went to Darwin, played up in Darwin, up there with our mate Kernigan, and then from there, this is where the journey got interesting. We got a phone call from the great people at the 500 Miles Festival, which is it's like a moving festival through the outback, isn't it? Really? Going to little towns like Lee Creek and all this stuff, and due to the lockdown,
outback South Australia.
Outback South Australia. Basically, a lot of the people that were playing there couldn't get there due to lockdown.
Being locked down.
So we got the call, and mate, we were sent to go pick these guys, play for these guys, and we literally flew all night and day. We didn't go to bed. We slept on the airport floors. We took a 4-seater charter plane into the gig, and it was incredible. So we can't thank you enough for the experience, and it was just wonderful to be there, and I loved it. I hope we can go back again and do it.
Had a ball, yeah. Yeah. How are you guys this week? If you're locked down, I hope you're doing all right. Let us know where you're tuning in from, what's happening in your world, and let's have a bit of fun tonight. You might have seen today we had to take the step of postponing our shows this weekend up in far north Queensland, which is a real blow. We tried literally everything to get up there. We were checked into the flight to Cairns, and then it all got locked down in Townsville. The call had to be made, and we had to get our luggage off the plane and find our way home. And now Tasmania has very restrictive, regulations, and we're currently in quarantine, Tom and I. So that's what's going on down here.
And just to hear all that makes me even more depressed than I really was. So, Anyway, we're alive. We've got our health. We have a disease. Oh, I mean, we don't have the disease because no one does. So, look, so sorry about the shows. It's just awful for our business. And see people commenting about Brisbane. Hopefully things are back on track and we'll be up there for the Brisbane and Ipswich shows. Check your emails if you bought tickets to Cairns, Townsville, Bowen and Mackay. They will happen. It's just going to be at a later date. And appreciate you being here tonight. And So, where are we, Nick? What are we going to sing? What are we going to do? We big show tonight. We're going to be playing songs for the first time we've ever played them. Like you've never gone. There's songs we're going to do later in the show that we've never played. Unreleased songs. That's not something we do on these live streams. I know some artists do, but we don't. So we're going to start.
But it is this month, because this month is all about the release of our album Kids On Cassette, which is coming out July 30. So every week until then, we're going to be going live, and we're going to be talking to the songwriters, talking to collaborators on the album, previewing songs from the album, and giving you guys a glimpse into this little thing here, Kids On Cassette. So that's what it's all about. And tonight we're going to be talking to Jordan Brooker, a great mate and a songwriter we've written a lot of songs with, including Starting Something, which I believe you're going to play for us now, Tom.
I am. I don't think I've ever sung this before. So cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's start something here tonight. And I've just dropped the lyrics. I can't find them, so I'm going to try and do it now. Here we go. Speed on blocks, driveway looking like a chop shop. About time that I got it up and rolling, got it rolling on blacktop. Speakers up and the highway's humming. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Feels like a song from 9 to 4 on a burnt CD in a 4x4. Windows down and speakers bumping. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Tastes like a shot of Crown in your cup. Sounds like your cell phone blowing up. Looks like a girl wearing next to nothing. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Brown hair, brown eyes, laying out just waiting on the tan lines. Ball tap, roll tide. I gotta ask her what you doing tonight. Days like these are just made for nothing. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Feels like a song from 94 on a bird CD in a 4x4. Windows down and speakers bumping. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Tastes like a shot of Crown in your cup. Sounds like your cell phone blowing up. Looks like a girl wearing next to nothing. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Starting something. Feels like a summer, spins like a song. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Feels like a summer, spins like a song. Spins like a song from 94 on a burnt CD in a 4x4. Windows down and the speakers bumping. Feels like a summer to be starting something. It tastes like a shot of Crown in your cup. Sounds like a cell phone blowing up. Looks like a girl wearing next to nothing. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Feels like a summer to be starting something. Something like that. We're started. We're
Something like that. We're off and rolling.
We're off.
Do you feel better? Do you feel better? You're playing some music.
Well, I like playing music, so it does make me feel better. But
that's good. That's good. All right. Well, let's keep cracking on. This is a great mate of ours. We've had a great time writing some songs with him over the years. We met him in Nashville back a few years ago. We'd love you to welcome him to the Wolfepack. This is our great mate, Jordan Brooker.
Dudes.
Ooh.
hey.
I don't know.
We love this man. We love this man.
I don't know if you can see this black on black sporting that Wolf Bros.
Ooh.
Right here, brother.
How are you, mate?
It wasn't even intentional. I'm good, dude. How are you doing?
We're doing great, mate. We're sort of getting back into things. We are excited that starting something's out. I mean, we freaking wrote that together in like 2016, and you recorded a demo. You recorded a demo of it. Like,
yeah, that's right. Our boy Mitch did the demo on that. I think.
Yeah. Well, let's take it back to 2016. Okay, you're in a Mexican restaurant bar in downtown Nashville.
Yeah.
And you see three ominous figures, Australian figures, walk through the door, led by the unmistakable silhouette of Tom Wolfe. What did you think at that moment? And did you know we would become lifelong international bros?
Yeah, and so in my recollection, everything was moving at kind of half speed. You guys, it was slow-mo, and I think there was like a thin layer of fog rolling across.
I think it was.
And I think Rock Me Like a Hurricane started playing as soon as you guys walked in, and I panned to my left and saw you guys, and I thought, I want to hang out with those dudes.
Yeah, fair.
Absolutely.
That's pretty normal. That's pretty normal for us, isn't it?
It was a big night. It was a massive night. We hit it off very well from that moment, and you've always been a great friend to us. We've been over in Nashville, and we always hang out, and we try and write, and every now and again we'll come up with a good song, but usually most of the time writing is just carrying on like absolute dickheads and just laughing until we cry over such stupid shit. It's really good. I love
Let's talk about the ones we have written, because the ones we have written have been really good. Like, I think really good. Some of our best. Hey Brother, of course. I mean, that's a staple in our set list now, and I think that's a really special song, because I think that's bigger than. It's not a drinking song, and it's not about chasing girls on a Friday night. It's about a bigger topic that I think we all can relate to. And I mean, I think getting to write that with you was really special, because I think not only is there's those issues going on here in this country, I think they're going on in your country. Well, we know they're going on in your country as well.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. And that's another part of it that's really cool and personal to me is my dad was in the Marine Corps, and so he has a lot of buddies that were in the Marine Corps, and so he knows kind of a little more the ins and outs of sort of what it's like, transitioning back to, civilian life. And so it was cool not only to see the response that, it had in Australia, but also like in my own personal family here, and also, other people here as well. So I think we definitely caught a little bit of magic on that one for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Then we've done Storm Rolling In, which we wrote with Hardy. Which we wrote in like 30 minutes, which was like, I've never done
yeah, dude,
since.
as far as I remember, I think we wrote it in his living room in the condo he was in at the time. Yeah, and I remember, I feel like we were in there before he was even home or something, and then he came marching in, and we like just banged it out so fast. It was crazy.
I'm pretty sure.
Is he living in like a mansion now?
Good luck finding him, bro. You know that dude's off the grid, man.
He's done some massive things. So good.
So good to see. I remember around that time we were hanging out riding, and there was that one night the apartment complex where he lived, and we were hanging out in his pool. And
I still have pictures of you in that pool, I think.
And I was like dancing around in the
pool. To paint the picture, imagine Tom in American flag briefs and like a like a white cowboy hat reminiscent of the wrestling commentator, JR. Yeah. Basically that. Amazing. So.
And I think his pool, like, it was only like 5 feet deep all the way across. So we were just kind of like standing around in water. Just so like just a bunch of dudes being dudes.
Oh, so good.
Such a good guy. So what are you going to do for us?
All right. Well, we mentioned Hey Brother was a song we've written with Jordan, and as is some of the ones coming up from Kids on Cassette, which you'll hear about later, and starting something. But I'm going to do Hey Brother for you right now, and let's do it. Hey brother, I know it ain't right. When you get back from over there, you shouldn't have to fight. And your mother, she called me yesterday. She's worried sick about you, man. So I just called to say, hey brother, one day at a time. Oh, I got your back, 'cause I know you risked yours for mine. You fought for something I'll never take away. I know you think nobody cares, and I hope I ain't too late. Well, hey brother, hey brother, you had to grow up fast. You've seen things nobody should, and we ain't supposed to ask each other what's really going on. But that just makes the day so dark, and the nights just seem so long. We should pick up that phone. Hey brother, one day at a time. No, I got your back, 'cause I know you risked yours for mine. You fought for something I'll never take away. I know you think nobody cares, and I hope I ain't too late. Well, hey brother, hey brother, well, hey brother, we should grab a beer. Hey brother, I want you to know that you got one right here. Hey brother, one day at a time. No, I got your back, we don't leave a man behind. You fought for something I'll never take away. I know you think nobody cares, I hope I ain't too late. Oh, hey brother, you.
Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. Thank you, Trav. We sent Trav a copy of the new album for a listen, as he's a mate, and we've written and we've done lots of stuff together for. So I really appreciate that, Trav. And Trav was really kind tonight. He went on live and he actually changed his time. So people from his live stream come watch us, and that's what this is all about, and that's how we get through these
We're all
times.
sticking together. And,
Trav's one of the best. I mean, if you don't know Travis Collins, get on to Travis Collins because he's got one of the best voices. Best voices not only in Australian country music, but I reckon in the Australian music industry. So, love you, Trav. Love you, Trav.
Absolutely. All right, plenty more to come. We're going to be playing songs from our new album, Kids On Cassette, and let's hear a bit more from our good mate, Jordan Brooker. So, mate, tell us the story of how you came to be in Nashville, because it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. I'd been playing music since I was like 15 years old. Dropped out of college, was just playing like coffee shops, whatever, doing YouTube videos. Luke, who is my now producer, found a YouTube video of me doing a cover of a Dierks Bentley song, hit me up. I was like, this is absolute BS. I don't believe this at all. Then he hit me back again. He was like, hey, man, it's really me. I did have something to do with this record. What are you doing musically? I'd love to chat or whatever. So I was like, oh, dude, this is for real. I think he hit me up on Facebook or something. So we kind of started talking, struck up a friendship, and he kind of helped me sort of, set out the path for me to cut my teeth in order to move to Nashville, in order to sign a publishing deal. So he's been kind of just helping me, find my way along through the music biz since, I think we met in 2012 or 2013 or something. So yeah, very
cool.
I feel very lucky to have that dude in my life for sure.
Yeah,
he's a great man.
Very, very great man. And for those who don't know, Luke worked with us on our Nothing But Trouble album, our Crazy Life album. Luke, we were in the studio recording, and Luke let us set up a indoor BB gun range while we were recording.
I forgot, dude. You guys are all about those BB guns.
It's like, we could be doing a take, go out in the
We just have such
shit.
We have such restrictive gun laws in Australia. We get over there and we're like, you can buy stuff at Walmart. It's amazing. So, we had a little BB gun range down the hallway next to the control room. And if I recall, it kind of got a bit out of hand when one ricocheted back into the control room and did a loop around. And then we all kind of said, I think that's time to stop this. Good times there.
We thought about the idea of flying the BB guns home, and then just obviously decided against it. But,
we thought that might not be a great idea. So another song we wrote with Jordan over the years was from the This Crazy Life album, and you're going to do that one for us now, Tom. Getting Undone.
I am. This is. I don't know why we didn't single this. I like.
Yeah, it's a bit of a track.
A great fan of ours, Lisa. She loves the Crazy Life album. I think I've seen her write that it's her favourite album. And I went back and listened to it in Ali's car the other day. She had the CD of Crazy Life album, and I put it on. And I was like, "This is pretty good." I wouldn't have listened to it probably in 4 years. So anyway, I don't know why we didn't single this song, but I'm going to do it for you right now. This is "Getting Undone,"
Go for it,
written
mate.
with the amazing Jordan Brooker. Here we go. She's taking off that little black dress for something strapless. I'm mixing up a little pre-drink, trying to catch a feeling. She's getting set to shake the working week. I'm getting set to getting everything, getting getting undone. We're getting undone. Yeah, ain't hurting anybody, just trying to start a party, kicking off another Friday. Yeah, ain't trying to be no one, just out here working on getting a little undone. She's sipping on a straight tequila like it's gonna heal her. You know I'm burning up my paycheck, but I know she's worth it. Look at her dancing to that old Stone song. The way she's moving, man, it won't be long till we're undone. Getting undone, we're getting undone. Yeah, ain't hurting anybody. Just trying to start a party, kicking off another Friday. Yeah, ain't trying to be no one. Just out here working on getting a little undone. She takes me by the hand, next thing we're stumbling down the hallway. Back in her place, she'll let me show you something. I see them buttons coming undone. Ain't trying to hurt nobody, just trying to start a party, kicking off another Friday. Yeah, ain't trying to be no one, just out here working on getting a little undone. Getting a little undone. Getting a little undone.
Oh, look out.
Something like that.
Yeah, good song. I forgot about the bridge. I love that bridge.
How good's the bit she's sipping on that straight tequila like it's going to heal her? That's a great line.
It is good. You know what also is good?
What's that?
Fireball. Fireball is good.
Fireball's great. And you know what I'm doing right now? This is what I've been doing today just to ease the pain. This is the nectar from the gods.
The nectar. And we're pretty pleased to announce that in our coming weeks, we're going to be teaming up with Fireball. And we're going to be giving away a few things and making this live thing a whole bunch of more fun. So make sure you stick with us and get yourself a little Fireball to share as we do. I'm going to pour myself one right now.
And Nick, can I just say how good it is to be teaming up with Fireball? Like, we've literally been having a shot of Fireball backstage since we first went to Nashville. You couldn't get it in Australia at this point. This is like 2013. And I remember Tim Daly, who was at CMC, Country Music Channel at the time, he's like, get a Fireball. And I thought he was like setting me up. I was like, I don't know what that is. I was really scared. Like I was thinking, expecting something to come out like on flames and burn me. And anyway,
but no,
ended up getting one. And mate, it's
life has changed forever.
Flew a bottle back. We've got Kernigan on the Fireball, so very happy to be dealing with those. And you guys are going to be chance to win really cool stuff. So stick with us and.
Well,
it's good.
Tonight and every night, every week, not every night, every week, but every week until the album is out, Kids On Cassette, July 30, we're going to be catching up with people who wrote with us on the album, telling you about the songs, giving you some sneak previews, doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Here it is, Kids On Cassette, July 30. You can pre-order it now at the website with a bunch of cool bundles. With tonight, we're talking to Jordan Brooker, who we co-wrote Starting Something with, as well as many other songs of our career. Let's hear a bit more from JB. It's interesting that Starting Something has only just sort of come to the fore on this record. You know, like it just seems like such a smash. I don't know why we didn't do it on the previous two records.
Dude, I mean, you guys, as much of it was already like with this version of it that you did, like y'all put it over the top into Smashville, like. Sounds literally amazing, but I think it's just one of those things, dude. You know, like songs some of them have a shelf life, and like they're just waiting on their moment, dude. And I think it's happened to be that moment, and I'm glad that I didn't cut it and put it out because y'all absolutely destroyed it, and it sounds amazing.
So, mate, your kind of musical when you came to Nashville, did you sort of start out trying to do the country thing? You've always been a huge rock guy, as we know. We've bonded over a lot of Metallica and things like that, and.
A lot of Metallica, yeah.
I noticed you've kind of evolved down more of the rock path with your own music.
Yeah. It's definitely like that's the lane that I'm in now, and that's the lane that I'm moving hard and fast in that direction. And I think it's one of those things like always knew that's where I wanted to be. I think I was just for a while trying to give people a version of me that I thought they would like better or whatever, you know. And I finally got to the point that, not that, you know, I don't love country music and that it hasn't been very good to me. Like, obviously I got to meet guys like you and I've had an amazing experience with it. I just felt like, I think it's just time for me to start doing what comes completely naturally, you know? And so like Leonidas with a Smile that I just spit out, like that feels to me like, okay, this is a pretty definitive, you know, like a benchmark in the sound, like making a statement, like things are headed in this direction. So
yeah,
it feels good though. And it's got me like so excited to play music again. Like I'm just overjoyed with it. So
that is really good to hear, mate.
That must feel good to sort of find what you're feeling like home, you know, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, because
you just did a show last night too. You're back into the live thing now.
Yeah, we played at the basement, and I absolutely blew my voice out because it was so loud in such a small space, but it was totally worth it. I had like a year and a half of pent up energy to let loose, and by the second song, I was just drenched, like sweat everywhere. It was amazing. It was everything I wanted it to be.
That makes me so
That's
happy.
fantastic.
That makes me so happy. So gigs are sort of back in full swing over there. Like I know the US has really been great with the vaccines, and we were just talking about it before we jumped on, but there's gigs back at full capacity. You were saying there's lots of signs everywhere. It says if you're fully vaccinated, you can kind of not wear a mask and live a normal, was normal pre-COVID. Is that kind of right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, and I know there's a few of the larger events. I think like Bonnaroo, like there's still, I think it's going to be like you have to be fully vaccinated to get into the event. So there's some larger concerts like that I think are still have some guidelines. But as far as like smaller shows go, I mean, like it's pretty much feels like it's back to normal. Because everybody, like especially in Davidson County, I know in surrounding counties we had like a surplus of vaccines, like. Because I think some people were skeptical about it in those counties, so we ended up having an abundance. So like almost everybody in Davidson County has been able to, even if they can't get it in Davidson County, they can go outside of Davidson County, get vaccinated. So what I can see here in Nashville, it feels like, you know, things are pretty much back to normal. You know, post COVID normal. You know,
that's great to hear. Great to hear.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get back over there and you know. We can go down to El Mariachi and get one of those Alex specials
Alex
again.
Special, dude. Get a beer as big as your head.
Yeah. The Alex Special, I have to describe it for everyone. It's a very me sort of dish. I think from memory it was a layer of rice.
Very brown. It's very brown.
It's all brown foods. It's a layer of rice, a layer of beans, a layer of beef mince, a layer of chicken, cheese. I think there were like nacho chips in there as well.
Yeah. It's like
amazing,
dude. It's like if the Wolf Brothers were a dish, because it's just all the good stuff, bro. Layers of the good stuff.
I do like the Alex Special, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty solid.
I really encourage everyone to check out Jordan's music. He's just put out a single, Leonidas with a Smile. And as we say, we've written a lot of songs with Jordan over the years, and he's been a big part of our journey, and we love you to check his stuff out. I'm going to do a song now we wrote with Jordan that you guys will all know. From the Country Heart album, this one's Storm Rolling In. Drops heading my way in a Camry with some Cabernet on the front seat. My hands push, call me to say she's coming to my place. Clouds closing in around this house. Lock the doors and shut the windows down. Light a candle in case I can see you when the lights go out. Come girl crashing down, the sweet summer rain on a dust bowl town. Wrecking my bed like a cyclone wind. Girl, your love's like watching a storm roll and lightning strikes. You said I couldn't hit the same spot twice. Don't stop, never sounded so right. Yeah, the thunder pulling under the covers. Better hold on tight, hold on tight. Here you come. come go crashing down like a sweet summer rain on a dust bowl town. Wreck my bed like a cyclone wind. Your love is like watching a storm roll in. Girl, your love is like watching a storm roll in. In the morning I'll say, will you burn me anyway? That's the thing about storms, don't stick around. I know you're gonna leave, but girl, right now, yeah. Girl, right now. Here you come, girl, crashing down like a sweet summer rain on a dust bowl town. Wreck my bed like a cyclone wind. Your love's like watching a storm roll in. Yes, it is. Won't you wreck my bed like a cyclone wind? Girl, your love is like watching a storm roll in. Yeah. Well, your love's like watching a storm roll in. It's just, it wouldn't have been as effective as if we ended on that.
Sounds like watching the storm roll in. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. Very cool.
All right. So Jordan's been a massive part of our journey over the years.
Yeah,
Helped us write a lot of songs, including starting some, which you now know. Let's take one final word with JB.
Yeah.
I want to ask really quickly because he's so popular over here. It was just been such a phenomenon. Luke Combs, you wrote "Refrigerator Door" with Luke.
Yeah.
That must feel really cool because that's another song. Like, well, it's not like starting something, but another song that you wrote a long time ago that took a long time to surface. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I mean, I was like literally the new guy at my publishing company when we wrote for the first time. And I think I got put in the right, honestly, because he wasn't, Luke Combs as we know him now, was just another guy, like trying to get a pub deal, trying to make stuff happen. And so they were like, yeah, you want to write with one of our writers? You can write with Jordan, like he's one of our new guys. And this was, like 2014, 15, I guess, 2015. Yeah, and we got in the room and wrote that song. I mean, I remember he had the idea for it in the room that day. Like I watched it happen. Like I watched it come about. And it was one of those days that I was definitely like, I was helping push things along, but he was like he was leading the charge. Cause like, I mean, you can listen to that song and that's just like, that's that dude. That's Luke Combs, like all over it. Yeah. But yeah, it was just really cool because we wrote that song and then I didn't think anything of it. Even after he had started to have success, I was like, I don't know if that song will ever see the light of day. But apparently his fans really kind of gravitated towards it and hung on to it. And I got to see him play it at the Bridgestone in front of like however many thousands of people, and everybody was singing it. It was the most like surreal thing ever. So it was
that would be a cool moment.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Good on you, man. That's so great that you've had that success. Because I think you're one of the best writers in that city, and just to see that, I think that you deserve that. What I love with writing with you is it's always like, you know what I'm like. I'll be dancing around and throwing everything at the wall, and you'll just kind of be sitting there, and you'll just sort of sit there, but then you just throw out little bits of gold, and it's like I can remember when we were writing Getting Undone. You were just sort of sitting there not saying much, and then you threw out the line. She's trading in that little black dress for something strapless, and we were all like,
"Oh yeah!"
Oh my God,
it's like those videos. It's like those videos where like kids throw like a bottle of water and it lands like the right way up. And
was that was the first thing we ever wrote? I think, right?
I think so. Oh no, I think we tried one. The first one was like some song about like a whiskey river, and like it was like one of the most depressing things ever created.
That was probably my mojo at the time. Super depressing.
But we did that one. Didn't see the light of day. But apart from that, we've pretty much smashed it each time we've got together, and
dude,
and it's always so much fun. That is the main thing.
I feel like when we first started writing together too, I was like, I knew you guys were like Luke's boys. Like he talked about you. You guys, there was a legend of the Wolf Brothers before you guys ever even came here. And so I was like, please God, let this go well. Luke loves these guys. Luke is my boy. I want this to work. And it's funny because I think, we did we did have one session before we wrote Getting Undone, and I probably left there thinking like, oh, these guys are never gonna want to write with me ever again. But here we are. I mean, look,
Here we are indeed. No, well, mate, it's been absolutely so bloody good to catch up with you.
dude,
It seemed like you're bloody very happy and doing well, and that's so good to see, mate. And just
Dude.
just keep.
makes us happy.
It really does. It really does.
likewise, and congrats, Daddy and Uncle. By the way, I hope my finger.
Thank
went
you.
right
Yeah,
there.
for some way. Yeah.
No, mate, thank you. We're going well. She's like nearly, she's 2.5 months old now, and she's actually had her first sleep in a cot last night in her room, so that was good.
Oh, nice, man.
So it wasn't good for Allie because I don't hear her anyway, but I literally slept for 8 hours last night.
Yeah.
And Allie was up all night with it, so it was good
Oh,
for me.
wow.
So.
Well, dude, if it's half you and half Allie, it's got to be an amazing kid, dude. So.
I'll take that. Hey, Jamie, I can't wait to catch up. Let's do a Zoom right soon. And
Yeah.
so glad you're on this song, starting something. It's on this this new
Dude.
album, and yeah, let's do more, mate.
Yeah, glad to be a part of it, man. Seriously, like, so glad to be a part of it, and just love watching you guys do your thing from over here.
Good. We're gonna catch up soon. We love you, JB.
All right, see you, boys.
Love.
What a great man. Love that man.
Love that man. What a beautiful human.
Really encourage all you guys to check out Jordan's music and give him a follow on social media. And yeah, he's been a big, massive part of our journey. And we hope you welcome him into the Wolfepack greater community.
Just thinking then, he's been on everyone since we first met. He's had a song on every one of our albums, like Crazy Life,
Yeah.
Country Heart, now Kids on Cassette. So that's a very cool thing. Very cool thing. Okay.
Well, Tom, there's plenty more to come. We're going to be catching up with Locash a bit later on.
Yeah.
And all these lives are going to be centered around our new record, Kids on Cassette, out July 30. We're very excited about it, and we want to tell you about the songs, preview some songs. And Tom, you're going to preview the title track right now.
This is going to be the first time it's ever played on the live stream. Like most things I sing, I'm doing it how I need to do it to sing, but I really want people to listen to the lyrics of this. We wrote this with the same guy we wrote Ain't Seen It Yet with. I don't know, there's something about him when we get together. When I sing this song, I think of home. It makes me feel of home. I can see us doing things to these lines as kids, and it takes me back to a time when life was simple, and I think, honestly, I really need that today.
Yeah. We're going to try and get Eric on the show soon. We'd love you guys to meet him and check out his music too. Amazing lyricist. You guys would love it. But yeah, Tom, do you want to give us a bit of a rendition of Kids on Cassette,
Kids
mate?
on Cassette. This is the title track. Let me just tune. It deserves. It's very cold in this office in Tasmania, and it deserves a guitar that's in tune. All right, title track of the 5th album. Really hope you like this one. There's a boombox in the back of my mind, where the sun and the moon always shine, and it's always summertime, waiting on me to rewind. Back when I had room to run, when old dogs and grandpas were young, and I had a BMX bike, shooting blackbirds out the sky. Daydreaming, free feeling, no one had nothing on us. Blue skies and first times, who knew we'd ever grow up? The future was brighter, heaven was higher, we never heard of regret. Life was a Walkman and we were just kids on cassette. I can still see her smiling at me the day she moved in down the street, and I caught that look in her eye, and I felt a new kind of high. Daydreaming, free feeling, no one had nothing on us. Blue skies and first times, who knew we'd ever ever grow up. The future was brighter, heaven was higher. We never heard of regret. And life was a Walkman, and we were just kids on cassette. Yeah, kids on cassette. Back when money was paper, smoke wasn't vapor, we were just kids being kids. It sounds like we lived it, we did. Daydreaming, free feeling, no one had nothing on us. Blue skies and first times, knew we'd ever grow up. The future was brighter, heaven was high, we never heard of regret. And life was a Walkman, and we were just kids on cassette. Life was a Walkman, and we were just kids. Yeah, we were just kids on cassette. Yeah, now kids on cassette. There it is.
Powerful.
There it is.
Powerful, Tommy.
There it is.
Very cool. We're so excited about having a new record out there, guys. I can't bloody wait. You know. Hey, we've got we've got some cool stuff.
The Walkman's rocked up today. The Walkman's rocked up. A big box.
I'm pleased to hear that.
So the Walkmans are in the state. We will be shipping them. The pre-orders
let's talk about this. So we've got some pre-order bundles you can get a hold of. We've got the old school bundle here, so you can get Kids on Cassette T-shirt, the Kids on Cassette album on cassette, and a cassette player, slap bands, a very vintage feel good fun.
And really good to just the cassette player also has Bluetooth.
Bluetooth
cassette player. I haven't got one out. I didn't have time before this to get it out and play with it, but that's a thing that exists. So be aware.
Classic pre-order. You get the CD, you get the T-shirt, the slap bands. We've got the ultimate pre-order bundle. You're going to get your cassette, your Walkman. You're going to get your vinyl. We're doing vinyl for the first time.
Vinyl.
T-shirt.
We're on vinyl. And
of course the signed album. Very exciting times, Tom. We're not salesmen, but look.
No.
Offers.
I just want to talk about something. I think people really get a kick when they know where the songs come from. And I think that's why people like us. Like, people really like Hey Brother for that reason, because it's from truth. The same with Country Heart and 8 Cent Yet. Interesting topic about this one. So, Kids on Cassette, there's that line in the first verse. Back when I had room to run, when old dogs and grandpas were young, and I had a BMX bike shooting blackbirds out the sky. Now, what that is a tip of the hat to is growing up on the farm. Our dad and uncle, they were old school guys, salt of the earth, hard-working guys, but old school farmers. And their way of, keeping cherries in good nick was
crop protection.
Crop protection was shooting birds. And as kids, now correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was 20 cents. Was it 20 cents a bird?
Yeah, 50 cents, something like that.
And then you used to get $1 for a rabbit. I remember that.
Yeah, we didn't. Rabbits weren't really a thing back in those days. They'd wipe them out with Mixo and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, they're gone now. Like, I can remember when we were really young, there was lots of rabbits, but now they're gone. So anyway, that's just sort of us talking about growing up
with slug guns and.
We grew up. We had a slung gun on the shoulder. We'd drive up the bush on the bikes, and
simple
it was
times,
great.
mate.
So anyway, that's where that is. That's us, that song. So I really hope you...
If you're liking what you're hearing tonight, make sure you share this. Help us get it out there. We need all the help we can get right now, guys. Honestly, this is a big time for us, and we know you guys are with us, and we bloody appreciate it. So, look, anyway, let's catch up with our good mates Locash, who we've got starting something out with at the moment, climbing up the charts. And what are we at this week? 20?
20.
Is that right?
And actually, anybody ever was 21. So that's pretty cool. 20 and 21.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Very, very cool.
Let's catch up with the boys.
Well, Nick, the single's out. Music video is about to come out. These guys are absolute legends. We've had them on the show before. They've kindly come to join us again in lead up to the album release for Kids on Cassette. We were once a 2-man Wolfpack. We are now a 4-man Wolfpack. Please welcome our mates from Locash, everybody. Yo!
Hey!
There it is.
Hey, boys. Welcome back. How are you?
We're going to spread this around Australia because Wolfepack is in the house.
Hey, thanks for doing this quickly, fellas. Really appreciate it. How's things going? You guys are back on the road, I think. You guys are working a bit?
Yeah, we just played Fargo the other night, and we weren't even sure if there's going to be anybody there, and it was like 12,000 people packed.
Oh, wow.
Shoulder, getting on each other's shoulders, double fisting beers. It was crazy. Felt so good.
That is what we like to hear.
It literally was the first song. Some guy just started stage diving the whole thing, like being carried the whole show. We were just like, well, here we go. We're back.
There's a lot of pent up energy out there after the last year, so that's really cool.
So we did a private concert the other day, and I was going to FaceTime you boys. I wasn't sure what time it was, but we played Start Something.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Very cool.
Starting to warm it up, and that way we're ready. When the award shows in Australia call, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
I love this thought process. So, hey, look, great response to the song.
Yeah.
I think it's been out now a few weeks, but people seem to be really loving it. And what I've really enjoyed is noticing how much our Australian fans are really loving you on this track. I think it just really, really works. So I think there's definitely demand to see you guys over here down under, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, and I feel the same over here. Once we start playing a little bit more live, it's got to bring America into it too, and we'll be able to do it. We'll be able to tour over here, and we'll be touring over there, so it'll be fun.
The Wolfpack tour.
The Wolfpack tour, dude. It's it. It's over.
Dude.
It's like that.
How's the baby wolf doing?
The baby wolf is doing good, man. As you can see, like I'm aging by the day with no sleep, but no, like as you boys know, it's the best feeling in the world, man. You don't know love until you have a little baby, and
I believe a baby wolf is called a cub. I'm not sure.
I've got a cub. Yeah,
but I'm looking it up.
Cub.
I'm looking it up right now because I love this stuff and I love useless information. But
no, so do I.
But we are wolves, so.
Hey, I'm putting my money on pup. I think it's a puppy.
It could. A wolf pup is correct.
Hey!
Oh, there you go.
Wolf pup. Okay.
Good job,
I would
Pete.
have thought it would have been cub. I would have thought cub.
You guys should pop there and put up multiple choice. Put like a cub, put a Joey, just to be funny. And it'd be great.
How is the pup?
The pup's doing good. The pup's asleep in a little swinging chair.
Nice.
Put him in this little swing. It's amazing. She's beautiful. So she's going good. She's got a mohawk at the moment. We've washed
cool.
her hair. Her hair's like she's actually got a mohawk. So and her
Nice.
hair's gone curly.
Okay.
So our
Curly
granddad,
wolf.
our dad, who we never met, had curly hair, and like me and Nick obviously don't have curly hair, and like we're noticing there's like this curl. So
Wow.
We'll
okay.
See. So there we
That's
go.
very
We'll see
cool.
how that goes.
Well,
Curly.
tonight we're talking about Kids on Cassette, we're talking about the record, and want to show you another new song. This one we wrote with some young guys, Patrick and Scott, Aussie guys. It was our first write ever with them last year on Zoom in the COVID lockdowns and all that. And you never know how you're going to gel with people and write with them, but we really hit it off that day. And we came up with this song, it made the album. Want to play it for you now. And this is called Home Without You. Hope you like it, guys. It's the same streets, it's the same cars, same old 2-for-1 on Fridays at the dive bar, spilling the same drinks on the same jeans. But since you rode off and you're over chasing big dreams, I've been thinking of you. I wonder if you have to. Well, they say home is where the heart is, but I think I might have left mine with you. All looks familiar, but it don't feel right without you right in beside me. Something's missing inside me, it's true. Well, home ain't home without you. Home ain't home without you. I know you had to leave, I know you had to go. We always knew that you were destined for the big smoke. But if it chews you up, if it spits you out, you need that same old same, I'll still be hanging around, baby, thinking of you. I wonder if you have to. Well, they say home is where the heart is, but I think I might have left mine with you. All looks familiar, but it don't feel right without you right here beside me. Something's missing inside me, it's true. Home ain't home without you. Home ain't home without you. Well, I could pack my bags and start driving, get up on the next plane, start flying. Girl, I would do anything, no lying, it's true. Home ain't home without you. Home is where the heart is, but I think I might have left mine with you. Song sounds familiar, but it don't feel right without you right here beside me. Something's missing inside me, it's true. Home ain't home without you. 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 That one goes out to my wife Tani tonight, and who she's not here with me. We have to spend 2 weeks apart, and yeah. Home isn't the same without you and the hound and Tilly. So.
Oh, don't you have the dogs there either? She took the dogs.
Nah, yeah, well, I wouldn't be able to walk them.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
So they just have to stay inside all the time. So they've gone to Campbelltown for a lovely little. They love it down there, and with Nan and Pop. So they will love that. All right, a bit more from the Locash boys. When I can find here we go. So boys, we've been working on a video, and I think that's going to be coming out very soon. We're just putting the finishing touches on, but that's pretty exciting. Where did you guys shoot your stuff?
It was at a gas station in Spring Hill area in Tennessee. Very nice, very cool. And it was such, dude, they had the garage where we were at. So many old cars in there this guy was restoring. There was 2 Jaguars in there that was, oh my gosh, they were insane, beautiful.
Yeah, it looked awesome, yeah.
I tried to push one out, it didn't work.
Right.
Yeah. I was trying to push it.
I love
the stuff we did our end. Yeah, the stuff we did our end. Obviously, the song is summer to be starting something. Obviously, it's the middle of the winter down here, so we had to try and find a pretty summery location. And the time we shot that, we're up in Queensland. It's meant to be always summer in Queensland. And just that particular couple of days, it decided to flood. So by the time we were driving out to where we shot ours in Texas, we were driving through, 2 foot of water. And we just managed to get like a few beams of sunlight and made it look somewhat summery. So look, I think it's looking great, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Really, really great. I love the contrast. I think there's a great contrast between what you boys have done and what we've done, and I think it doesn't matter if you're in Australia or you're in Tennessee or whatever. I think country people, come together and we have a good time, and I think that's what this is. It's all about, boys.
Yeah, man.
I think it's going to be the only video in our career that's got kangaroos jumping around in it. Awesome.
I think it's our first kangaroo video too, to be honest.
All right.
That was some good. There was some good roof footage though, wasn't it? Like that was some seriously big jacked fellas out there.
He was like staring at you. I thought the one was going to take the drone out, man. He was like,
yeah.
When we shot that, we thought we've got to put this in. Like this has to go in somewhere. So very cool, boys. We got a new album coming out on July 30th called Kids On Cassette, which we're so proud to have you boys on. You boys have released a few albums by now. Is any advice? You would like to, any words of wisdom from you guys you'd like to pass on? I mean, you've had big #1 songs. Is there any lessons we can learn right now?
I think my hardest lesson of all time is patience. And I mean, there's that difference between, hunger and patience, but we definitely are portrayed with hunger. When you put out an album, I mean, it's a very, I mean, you guys have put out albums before, but it's like it's an incredible feeling as a child. Like when you were a child and you always like, man, I'm going to have a record someday on the radio. And you guys have a couple #1s. We know we got some, and it's a surreal moment. It's a cool feeling. It's a humbling feeling too, but man, you just got to stay on top of it. You got to take care of your fans more than everything. And obviously you guys do. It's why Australia loves you guys so much. And I think America's going to love you guys too. I mean, you take care of those people who take care of you. And that is our fans. That is our friends and family of country music.
Absolutely. I mean, I just got to say, just enjoy the process, man.
Mm-hmm.
All 4 of us have been working so hard to get to this point where we get to go into the studio and we get to make music, we get to share it with the world, and we get to have number ones, and we get to go on tour and sing for folks. And man, sometimes we forget to enjoy that journey. You know, we get so caught up in, you know, Chris and I call each other and we're like, hey, have we got this done, or have we done this? And I'm sure you boys are the same way. So sometimes you just gotta, I hate to be cliche, but like, you know, just take a deep breath, sip the coffee, smile, and enjoy it, and know that you guys are making great music that people love to listen to.
I really needed to hear that today. I'm kind of having anxiety, so
yeah, I needed that right now.
Yeah,
as you were saying that, I was like, there's this feeling of calm coming over me. I was like, yeah.
Right. Well, we all fall victim to it, man. I mean, it happens to Chris every day, but you know, especially those kids of ours, they'll help remind us of what's.
Oh, quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, boys, I know you're busy, so we won't keep you for long, but appreciate you doing this. Appreciate you being on this album and on this song. Let's hope the next time we're doing this, we're celebrating the fact that Starting Something's number one. I'm putting that out there into the universe, okay?
Visualize.
Done and done.
Oh,
visualize, boys, visualize. All right, well, fellas,
I'm getting
stay
a
safe.
Wolfpack shirt. I'm going to make a Wolfpack shirt for us.
Yeah.
And then we're going to sell exclusive merchandise.
That sounds good.
Fellas, I love your work, and stay safe, and thanks for doing this, and see you soon. Hey, thanks again.
All right, boys.
love y'all.
Y'all be safe.
Bloody top fellas.
I needed that again today. That was good.
I know. Words of wisdom from Locash. Good on you, fellas. Bloody love you. And looking forward to you guys seeing the video very soon. We officially signed off just before we got on this, so that's going to be coming out soon. So
probably I don't want to say when, but maybe this weekend. Would that maybe?
Mate, I don't know. We're just we're working through the last final things, but we've signed off on the edit, and it's all good stuff. So coming soon. Keep an eye out for that one. Wonderful. Guys, we're talking about Kids on Cassette, our new album, out July 30. You can pre-order it. You can pre-order a signed copy or one of the amazing pre-order bundles, including vinyl or Walkman on cassette, T-shirts, slap bands, lots of fun stuff. I'm going to play you another song that you may not have heard. We've been playing this one at our live shows. Going to take you out with this one tonight. If you've come to a live show recently, you probably would have seen this, but this is one of our favourite songs. It's off the new album. It's just got a great vibe, and hopefully it's a message that is going to come true. Something good is going to happen very soon. Well, you don't like my smoking, you don't like my drinking, you don't always understand my simple way of thinking, but there's some kind of magic with it, like whiskey and coke. And once I got a taste of you, you had me on the ropes. I like a lot, you like a little. Let's take a shot and we can meet in the middle. Try a tiny bit of crazy, and I'll try to toe the line. We might come from different worlds, but when our worlds collide, it's a cosmic reaction. It's the law of attraction. When you get us both together, something good's gonna happen. Yeah. Well, you buy designer and I'm okay in jeans, but we go together just like islands in the stream. You're Dolly Parton perfect, and you're Kenny Rogers cool, but toe to toe or skin on skin, we're good at what we do, baby. I like a lot, you like a little. Let's take a shot and we can meet in the middle. We try a tiny bit of crazy, and I'll try to toe the line. Yeah, we might come from different worlds, but when our worlds collide, it's a cosmic reaction. It's the law of attraction. When you get us both together, something good's gonna happen. Yeah. Something good's coming. Yeah. Something good's coming. Yeah. But something good's coming. Yeah. I like a lot, and you like a little. Let's take a shot and we can meet in the middle. We try a tiny bit of crazy, try to toe the line. We might come from different worlds, but when our worlds collide, it's a cosmic reaction. It's a law of attraction. Oh, when you get us both together, something good's gonna happen. It's a cosmic reaction. It's a law of attraction. When you get us both together, something good's gonna happen. Yeah. something good's coming. Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. A few little previews into the new record there. Kids on Cassette, Home Without You, and that was Something Good's Going to Happen. And, of course, Starting Something is also on Kids on Cassette as well. So, look, we look forward to bringing you more music from the record in coming weeks in the lead up to release. And introducing you guys to the collaborators and the songwriters who made this album possible. And it's it's just a great thing to be able to share. Finally, after all this time, share this stuff with you guys. So, thanks for joining us. And
I just want to say thanks for everybody. I had an awful day today. I have felt downer than I've ever felt with the lockdowns, with the postponing of shows, and started off feeling like that, and I'm coming out at the end. I feel really good, and it is honestly because I'm reading these comments and this support. So I really want to thank you guys for that, because I really needed that today. And
you were in a place.
Been in a bad place today, but it's all good, and it's coming. The reason I was in a bad place because I'm so passionate about this and doing this band and these songs.
Well, mate, I know. Look, this has been our life for the last 10 years to get up to this point and work as professional musicians, and there are so many things that are completely out of our control.
I think that's the thing that's frustrating.
That are just decimating our business and the Australian music industry as a whole. And it feels like, for the most part, that the powers that be aren't even acknowledging that it is like a business. It's like, I know it's a fun thing. Music is a fun thing, and but look, this is people's livelihoods. It's So anyway. But thanks for giving us a good night here tonight. And
absolutely.
We bloody appreciate the support, folks.
Spread the word about this new album. If you want to support artists, and if you want to support us right now, pre-order. Get your parents and your kids and your dog and your neighbour, and spread the word about this album. I think it's some of the best stuff we've done yet. We'd love you to get behind it. So the pre-order. There's a music video for Starting Something soon. Appreciate you all. Really do. I needed that tonight, so thank you very, very much. I feel much better now, and let's hope the next few weeks things keep getting better. So love you all, folks. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Take care, folks. Have a good one.